Imagine gathering 6 friends around a table, each of you commanding a pirate fleet, cannons loaded, sails unfurled, ready to conquer the Caribbean. That is exactly what Plunder, a pirate's life, promises. Today, you and I are going to dig deep into this 6-player strategy board game from Lost Boy Entertainment. Is it a treasure chest full of gold, or a leaky rowboat destined to sink your game night? Stick with me, and by the end, you will know if this belongs on your shelf. Here is the thing about modern board game nights. You want something that is deep enough to feel meaningful, but not so complicated that half the table gives up on the rulebook. You want a game that scales up for a bigger crowd, because most strategy titles cap out at 4 players and leave 2 friends watching from the couch. And you want a theme that actually pulls people in, not another abstract Euro-style game about medieval grain trading. Pirates, on the other hand, are a universal language. Everyone gets swords, ships, and buried treasure. On top of that, replayability matters. If your board looks the same every single session, players memorize the choke points and the magic fades within a month. So the real question is, can one box deliver deep strategy, easy onboarding, 6-player support, and a map that changes every time? That is a tall order, and Plunder claims to check every one of those boxes. So let us open the box. Plunder. A Pirate's Life is a strategy board game designed for 2 to 6 players, ages 12 and up, with a suggested playtime of about 20 minutes per player. Inside you get 6 double-sided ocean tiles that snap together to form a modular map, a fleet of miniature ships for each captain, mast and cannon upgrade pieces, island tokens, resource cards, dice, and an illustrated rulebook. The art direction leans into that classic Caribbean pirate fantasy. All weathered parchment, rope borders, and hand-drawn islands. It feels premium the moment you lift the lid. Let us talk specifications and gameplay mechanics in detail. The core loop revolves around 3 pillars: conquest, construction, and combat. First, conquest. You sail your fleet toward islands scattered across the modular map, and once you occupy them, they generate resources every turn. Gold funds your expansion, wood builds your ships, and gunpowder fuels your cannons. Second, construction. You use those resources to upgrade individual ships with additional masts, which increase speed, and with cannons, which increase firepower. A fully upgraded flagship is a genuine threat on the water. Third, combat. When 2 rival fleets meet, dice roll, cannons fire, and ships sink to the bottom of the sea. Now here is a design choice I really appreciate. There is no player elimination. Even if your fleet gets wiped out, you respawn with a smaller force and stay in the fight until the final scoring. That means nobody sits out for an hour watching others play. The modular board is the real star though. 6 double-sided tiles means 12 unique surfaces, and every configuration creates new sea lanes, new choke points, and new island clusters. The rulebook includes a quick overview guide, so a new player can be up and sailing within about 10 minutes of teaching. The recommended age is 12 and up, and the price sits at 15,751 rupees on Amazon India, which places it firmly in the premium hobby board game bracket. So who is this game actually for? Let us walk through a few scenarios. Scenario 1, the family game night. If you have teens at home and you are tired of the same old rolling and moving games, Plunder gives you real decisions without a punishing learning curve. Scenario 2, the college dorm or hostel crowd. 6-player support is rare, and this game turns a regular Friday evening into a proper event. Scenario 3, the hobby gamer looking for a gateway title. If you want to introduce friends to strategy games without dropping them into a 4-hour epic, 20 minutes per player is a friendly runway. Scenario 4, gift giving. Birthdays, holidays, housewarmings, this box has genuine shelf presence and a theme almost everyone connects with. Where I would pause is if your group is only 2 players regularly. The game does support 2, but it truly shines with 4 to 6 captains fighting over the same waters. Plunder. A Pirate's Life ships as a single standard edition. There are no color variants, no deluxe upgrades, and no expansion packs bundled in the current listing. What you see in the box is what you get. And honestly, that keeps the buying decision simple. You do not need to compare 6 different versions or worry about missing out on exclusive miniatures. One box, one price, one complete experience. That said, the modular tile system essentially gives you built-in variety. So the lack of expansions feels less limiting than it would in other strategy titles. If Lost Boy Entertainment releases add-ons in the future, the core box is designed in a way that would accept them naturally. I usually run a full head-to-head comparison in this slot, but for this review, I want to keep the focus on what Plunder delivers on its own terms. In the broader pirate and naval strategy category, you will find titles that lean heavier on negotiation, others that lean into deck building, and some that stretch to 3 or 4 hours per session. Plunder carves out its own space by combining a modular map, 6-player support, a 20-minute per player pace, and a no-elimination rule. That specific combination is genuinely uncommon, and it is the strongest argument for picking this box over the alternatives already sitting on your shelf. So here is my honest verdict. Plunder. A pirate's life delivers on almost every promise it makes. The theme is immediate and inviting. The rules are approachable. The modular board keeps sessions fresh, and the 6-player support genuinely solves a real problem for larger groups. The no-elimination design shows that the creators care about the social experience, not just the mechanics. At 15,751 rupees, it is not an impulse buy. And I want you to know that going in. This sits in the premium hobby tier, and you are paying for component quality, replayability, and a design that will hold up over dozens of sessions. If your group meets regularly and you want a centerpiece game, the cost per play drops quickly. If you only host game night twice a year, a cheaper party game might serve you better. If this sounds like the crew your game shelf has been missing, the Amazon India link is waiting for you in the description below. Tap it, drop the box in your cart, and set sail this weekend. And if this review helped you decide, hit that like button, subscribe for more honest board game and gadget breakdowns, and tell me in the comments which pirate name you would choose as captain. Fair wins, and I will see you in the next one.